Hold on tight, because what follows is a bombshell. Robert Lewandowski has set the football world ablaze with a decision no one saw coming. Multi-million offers, transfer market intrigues, and a revolution at Camp Nou are already making big waves. What's happening with the Polish giant? Who else is in the sights of the big clubs? Keep watching, because every second of this video is packed with revelations that will change everything. The refusal that stunned the world. Lewandowski says no to millions. FC Barcelona is living through a decisive moment, and at the center of it all is Robert Lewandowski, the striker who continues to defy the laws of time. At 36 years old, the Pole is not just the soul of the Blaugrana attack, but also the #1 target of the richest clubs on the planet. According to the newspaper Marca, a colossal offer has arrived from Saudi Arabia, a figure oscillating between 60 and 80 million euros for a player many would consider to be at the end of his career. Yes, you read that right, 80 million for a 36-year-old veteran. This proposal is not just a testament to Lewandowski's impact, but also a golden opportunity for Barça to solve its financial problems with a magic wand. But here's the twist that left everyone speechless. In an exclusive interview with Mundo Deportivo, Lewandowski dropped a statement that resonated like a thunderclap. "My heart is with Barça, and I'm staying here." Refusing a fortune of this magnitude is not something you see every day, especially in modern football where money often speaks louder than loyalty. The Pole has made it clear that his commitment to the club goes beyond money. He wants to honor his contract until 2026 and leave an indelible legacy at Camp Nou. But what motivates a player of his caliber to make such a radical decision? The answer might lie in something much deeper than football itself. Lewandowski is not just a goal machine, he is a man with clear priorities. In the same interview, the striker opened his heart and revealed a reason that moved fans: his family. After years of adapting to life in Barcelona, his wife Anna and his daughters are fully integrated into the city. Emotional stability and the well-being of his loved ones weigh heavier than any multimillion-dollar check. "It's not just for me, but for what's best for my family," Lewandowski confessed, showing a human side rarely seen in football superstars. This decision not only strengthens his image as an exemplary professional, but also sends a powerful message to the football industry. In a world where million-dollar transfers dominate the headlines, Lewandowski proves that there are values that are priceless. But not everything is rosy. Some analysts wonder if this loyalty could backfire. With Barça under financial pressure, Lewandowski's refusal to leave could limit the club's ability to recruit new talent. Is this a show of commitment or a decision that could cost the team dearly? The answer is up in the air, and the coming months will be crucial to finding out. At 36, most strikers are thinking about less competitive leagues or hanging up their boots, but Lewandowski is not like the others. Season after season, the Pole continues to break records and score goals with a regularity that seems to defy the laws of nature. According to Opta data, Lewandowski scored 23 league goals last season, solidifying himself as the team's top scorer and one of the best in the world. His ability to be in the right place at the right time, combined with impeccable technique and a steel mentality, makes him a unique phenomenon. But what is the secret to his longevity? Sources close to the player, cited by Sport, reveal that Lewandowski follows an almost military training routine. From a meticulously planned diet to cutting-edge recovery sessions, the Pole leaves nothing to chance. His discipline is legendary. He avoids any excess, spends hours in the gym, and studies his opponents as if it were his first day in football. This obsession with excellence not only keeps him at the top, but also inspires the younger players at Barça, like LAMINE, YAMAL and GAVI, who see him as a mentor on and off the field. But the question on everyone's mind is, how long can he maintain this superhuman level? The upcoming season will be a trial by fire. As Lewandowski stands firm, other Barça players are in the crosshairs of European giants, and the transfer market is hotter than ever. According to reports, Frenkie de Jong remains the main target for clubs like Manchester United and Paris Saint-Germain, who would be willing to pay up to 90 million euros for the Dutchman. His departure would be a hard blow for the team, but also a financial injection that could change the game for Barça. However, de Jong, like Lewandowski, has shown his commitment to the club, although financial pressures could force Laporta to make a painful decision. Another name making big waves is Rafina. The Brazilian winger, who had an irregular season, has caught the attention of Premier League clubs like Tottenham and Arsenal. An offer close to 70 million euros could tempt Barça, especially if it means funding the arrival of a new star reinforcement. But losing Rafina would also mean weakening the depth of the attack, just as Hansi Flick is building a more versatile team. The transfer market is closing soon, and each passing day increases the tension. Who will be the next to leave? Or will Barça manage to retain its stars? The intrigue is at its peak. FC Barcelona is not just fighting on the field. In the offices, Joan Laporta is waging a titanic battle to keep the club afloat. The league's strict financial fair play regulations are like a noose around the neck, and every decision made by the Blaugrana president is a step in a minefield. Robert Lewandowski's refusal to accept a $1 million offer from Saudi Arabia, while admirable, has further complicated things. According to the newspaper Sport, the club desperately needs a capital injection to finance new signings and comply with financial standards. The question looming over Camp Nou is, who will be sacrificed to balance the books? Internal sources reveal that Laporta is exploring options that would have been unthinkable a year ago. One of these is the potential sale of future rights to LAMINE players, a strategy used in the past but now sparking controversy. Young talents like Lamine Yamal and Marc Bernal are in the sights of European recruiters. And while Barça has no intention of selling them, a colossal offer could change the game. For example, Manchester City and Bayern Munich have shown interest in Yamal, whose release clause of €1 billion seems impregnable, but a creative agreement, such as a transfer with a buyback option, could tempt the club. However, Laporta is not just looking to the future. He must also manage the present. The salaries of players like Frenkie de Jong and Rafina represent a significant burden on the club's finances. And although both have expressed their desire to stay, external pressures could force a departure. According to Mundo Deportivo, Paris Saint-Germain has intensified its efforts to recruit de Jong, offering a sum close to €85 million. Losing the Dutchman would be a devastating blow to Hansi Flick's project, but also an immediate solution to financial problems. Laporta is at a crossroads: prioritize economic stability or sporting competitiveness. The answer could redefine Barca's future, and fans are holding their breath. The Renaissance of Ansu Fati, hero or victim of the system. Amid the uncertainty, one name is beginning to shine brightly: Ansu Fati. The young striker, once considered the heir to Lionel Messi, has had to battle a series of injuries that have slowed his meteoric rise. But this summer, Ansu is sending a clear message. He is back and determined to reclaim his place. During the pre-season, Fati has shown flashes of his magic with dazzling dribbles and a hunger for goals reminiscent of his days at LAMINE. His performance against Real Madrid in a recent friendly match was a reminder of his potential, with a stunning goal from outside the box that left fans dreaming of what could come. However, Fati's path is not without obstacles. The arrival of Marcus Rashford and the emergence of Lamine Yamal have intensified the competition in attack. Hansi Flick, known for his demanding nature, has made it clear that there is no room for sentimentality. Minutes are earned on the field. According to Catalonia Radio, the German coach is impressed by Fati's attitude, but has also demanded a level of consistency that the young player has not yet fully demonstrated. The question is, can Ansu meet expectations and become a cornerstone of the team, or will he be another victim of fierce internal competition? Adding more intrigue to this story is the interest from foreign clubs. Sevilla FC and Wolverhampton Wanderers have inquired about a possible loan, seeing Fati as a way to strengthen their squads. However, Barça is not willing to let him go so easily. Laporta sees Ansu as a symbol of LAMINE, and letting him go could send the wrong message to fans. But with tight finances, a loan with an option to buy could be a viable solution. The final decision rests with Fati. Will he fight for his place at Camp Nou or seek playing time elsewhere? His story is a reminder that in football, talent is not always enough. Resilience and opportunity are just as important. The new sensation of LAMINE, Alejandro Balde and his silent evolution. While the world focuses on the brightest names from LAMINE, like Yamal and Bernal, another young player is working in the shadows to establish himself as a star: Alejandro Balde. The 21-year-old left-back has had a steady rise, but this summer, he is making a qualitative leap that could change everything. During the Asian tour, Balde showed a maturity that surprised even the most optimistic. His speed, combined with better decision-making in defense, has made him a key piece in Flick's scheme. What makes Balde so special is his versatility. Flick has tested him not only as a fullback but also as a more offensive player, taking advantage of his ability to overlap and create danger in the opponent's box. In a friendly match against Vissel Kobe, Balde delivered 2 decisive assists with pinpoint crosses, earning praise from the technical staff. According to Sport, the German coach sees him as a secret weapon to unbalance opponents, especially in high-intensity matches like the Clásicos against Real Madrid. But not everything is perfect. Balde must prove he can maintain this level throughout the season, especially after a 2024 marked by ups and downs and injuries. Another player on the hot seat is Ferran Torres. Despite his efforts, the Spaniard has failed to establish himself as an undisputed starter, and the arrival of Rashford has further reduced his playing time. Arsenal and Newcastle have shown interest, and an offer close to €50 million could be enough for Barça to open the door. However, selling Torres would also mean weakening the depth of the attack, something Flick considers crucial for a long and demanding season. The final decision will rest with Laporta, but every move he makes will be scrutinized by fans and the media. Will the president manage to find the perfect balance between financial stability and sporting ambition? Time is pressing, and the transfer market is about to close. Cules, what we have detailed in this trilogy is not just a series of news but the beginning of a new era for Football Club Barcelona. Robert Lewandowski, with his unwavering loyalty and superhuman performances, has laid the foundations for a team that does not give up. Young players like LAMINE YAMAL, PEDRI, Alejandro Balde, and Ansu Fati represent the hope of a bright future, while Hansi Flick weaves a tactical plan that could bring the club back to the pinnacle of world football. But the path is fraught with obstacles. Financial pressures, market temptations, and internal competition will test Barca's strength like never before. Joan Laporta is playing a high-stakes game of chess, where every move can change the club's destiny. Will Barça manage to retain its stars while integrating new talents? Will the young players from La Masia be the heroes the team needs, or will they succumb to the pressure? And most importantly, will Flick succeed in building a team capable of dominating Europe? The answers will come soon, with every match, every goal, every decision. One thing is certain, Football Club Barcelona is writing an epic chapter, and the fans are living a moment that will be etched in history. So, Cules, keep the faith and your eyes wide open, because the show is far from over.